Hello, Georgia Burns here. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. This card is the card I've made for my swaps for Birmingham, hence the Birmingham November 18. I suppose you can see that. There. Obviously, when we make this card, I won't be putting that on. I'll just be putting a Merry Christmas on. Everything will be the same when we make this card. The stamp set we're going to use is Candy Cane Season, and we're going to use that and that candy cane, the snowflakes and the bow. We're also going to use the punch that you can buy as a bundle. So that. Right, for this card you are going to need a white card base of 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, scored at 4 1/8 and folded in half and burnished. Need a piece of real red cardstock at 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. My mind went completely blank then. A piece of, this is Whisper White, at 4 7/8 by 4 5/8 by 2 7/8. Exactly an inch shorter than the real red. You'll need a scrap of Whisper White for the candy canes, a scrap of Tranquil Tide for the bow, and you'll also need a piece of Tranquil Tide which will go across there, and also a gold strip. Right, I've already attached my gold strip because this was left over when I made my cards for Birmingham, so I'm going to use that up. And all I did was cut a gold strip which is 1/8 by, should be 2 7/8, but we'll trim that off. And also, out of the Starlight framelit set, I cut the small star, which I'm actually going to use like a snowflake, because it's the only Stampin' Up one that looks like a snowflake, so that's what we're going to use. Right, to get started we need this bit. Need some real red ink and the snowflakes, and all I did is to the left stamp one at the top, one at the bottom, and then filled in the gaps in between. That was all I did with that. Put that to one side. Now with this scrap we're going to do the candy cane. So I have chosen to do the infill first, in real red. Put this away, and with basic black we'll do the outline. Now hope that's in. Yes. So that's ready to be punched out. For the sentiment, I am going to use Merry pattern, and I'm just going to use the Merry Christmas. This is my go-to stamp. Just punch that, stamp that, sorry, and we'll punch that out afterwards. Right, that is all our stamping done. So, oh no it's not, sorry, forgot the bow. That's because there's a bow on the table that I had left over. So right, I'm going to punch the candy cane out first. Got a bit of card in there. Not going to come out. Don't know where that went. On the floor. Alright, and line that up. And punch it out. And my button's sprung out. Punch out the bow. So we've got that, the bow and the candy cane. Try and fix that, or I'll fix it afterwards. And then we shall punch out with a classic label punch. And punch out our Merry Christmas. Right. This is a quick and easy card. Right, with the Whisper White with the snowflakes on, we will stick this green strip on. And just stick it in the middle. And then trim it off. There we have it, trimmed off. And now we're going to stick this to our real red. Making sure we've got an even border all the way round. And then stick this on our card piece. Obviously when I did the ones for November, I didn't stick them on a card base because you only have to take like this card front. That's all you have to do. So, right, we need to put these on dimensions. Yeah. So, where are they? Here they are. Now that one could have some big ones on. If I can find them. There they are. I knew I had some. They do fit on here. Just. And one on the top. There we are. One on the middle of the bow. Now that's a small one. And on here. No. Right, this bit I am changing up a little bit. I'm not having it straight like that, which is the way I designed this card, but by the time I eventually made the card, this was coming down at an angle. So, right, get them out of the way, and for this snowflake I took off the longest loop, just made that a bit shorter, and that went on like that. So I'll just pop some little dots of glue on it. And pop that up there. Take the backings off our candy cane. And I just pop this like that on there. Right, that, no, that didn't have a, see, not long since I made the swaps, I forgot what I did. And that went on like that, and this will just slip under there. So this needs just a bit of glue on there and on the top there. And this will and there. So now we need some gold gems. As you can see, I use quite a lot of these on my swaps, but I don't mind. And I just put 5 of these on, didn't I? Yeah. And there is, oh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't put a piece of card on the inside, and I have got some already stamped with my little Christmas wishes. So I shall put that inside. Wishing you a wonderful Christmas. And there you have it. I hope you like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe and press the bell button next to it, and you'll be notified of any more videos I upload, which is usually on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. All I can say is thank you for visiting.